Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I am so glad you're here. I've already pre-shuffled my cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. I do want to remind you, not all readings will resonate with everyone. So if this does not sound like it is your story, I'm sorry. I hope you find one that does. You can definitely check out some other YouTubers. There are lots of videos out there. You might want to look for your moon, rising, or Venus sign, as well as your sun sign. All right, all of those are going to do some good for you. You might find something there. Venus, specifically for love, if that is what you are looking for. All right, let's see. What can Aquarius expect for the week ahead? I have this like weird feeling in my throat right now. It's very interesting, kind of ticklish, kind of like a ticklish lump. Not sure. Let's see. Okay, we do have here the energy of... Sorry about that. We do have here the energy of the Seven of Wands. I don't know if you heard my computer do that or not, so I'm going to apologize anyways. But the Seven of Wands, this is all about having the courage to stand up for yourself and that inner strength. We did get the Two of Pentacles here. This card can speak of juggling, but I feel like it's more like some kind of indecision or some kind of change that needs to happen in order to achieve balance. We'll get more into it when we start clarifying. I did get the Six of Wands as well. This is all about victory or recognition. You know, this is rising up against the odds. This is having that self-confidence. Could also be about getting some kind of attention. What else can I get for Aquarius? Okay. With the energy of death, this is some kind of transformation. It could be closure or an ending of one period or one thing, just to start something new, just to start something fresh. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm not feeling too worried about it. We did get the Hierophant or the Hierophant, whichever way you want to pronounce it, in reverse. So typically this is some kind of teacher or mentor, but in this case, having him come in reverse, it could indicate conventions, typical conventions, kind of like strict thinking or a strict mindset. I want to say stereotypical. It could also be about blind faith or feeling like you're not getting the information that you need even. Oh, fabulous. I take it the Ten of Cups as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Cups is all about that overflow of love. This is like just radiating that positive energy. It's just like a magnetic, you know, powerful attraction or a powerful emotional fulfillment. Let's just say emotional fulfillment. And then we did get the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about that it's that universal dream. It's having everything you could want. So not only are we getting the total love here, but we're also having, you know, everything else involved with that. You know, this is the house, the kids, the cars, the, you know, whatever it is that you want, this is it. That essentially that's how I see it. That's how I take this card. Everything that you could ever want. Growing old together, the like. I did also get the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups is some kind of sorrow, grief, disappointment, or regret. Or somebody is regretting something, or somebody is sad about something here. Let's see. Do I need anything else from the Rider deck at this time? Okay, so still about that standing up for yourself and that struggle. I'm getting a struggle this time. Some kind of something was a struggle here. We are rising up over it, but it was still, I feel like, a struggle. I did get the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, he is, he's kind of a forceful, determined knight. He's a bit impulsive. He's coming in hot, coming in quick, kind of in attack mode, kind of like wanting to face something head on. Could be somebody coming in with some kind of truth or clarity on a situation. Not 100% sure where I want to put this guy. I kind of want to put him over here to keep the energies the same. But I don't feel like he really belongs there. Put him on the end. If I feel like I need to move him later, I will. He just feels kind of at home on the end. I can't always explain my reasoning for things. So let's just keep going. All right, I'm going to start clarifying with the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. So earlier, when I was getting into your energy, as somebody was going through something, I did have the Six of Wands pop up. I also had the Ten of Swords. Like, as I feel like it was the total. It was just the energy, though. Somebody went through something that was kind of traumatic. So let's see if we can fix this. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles here? Not yet. Can we clarify the Six of Wands? Okay, hang on. It's going to require some digging. Just the one. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles here as the energy, this is about some kind of new idea, new beginning. This is a prosperous new beginning. So something good. I'm getting good luck off of this card also. I mean, which is good, I feel like. Interesting. So we did get the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. So the Knight of Swords is already on our table. I do feel like he is, I want to say, the aggressor in this situation. And I did get the King of Wands, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about him really quick. The King of Wands, he's very stable. He's charismatic. People just like this guy. I feel like he's not really looking for trouble. I feel like he's not looking for trouble, but he will stand his ground. He's not going to put up with crap. Like he's not going to give in to this knight and, his arrogance, I feel like. This king of Wands, he's very honest. He's very compassionate. He's creative. He could be a fire sign. He has that fiery energy that is kind of playful, kind of fun-loving, but can get heated, but it not in a he's not like aggressive. He's like just he's not going to put up with crap. So I mean, he will stand his ground. He will defend himself and his honor. I don't know if I showed you this card long enough. The Knight of Swords, he's just coming out again. Ready to fight. There's not much to say about him. I feel like the King of Wands is the one who's more victorious in this situation, or who's getting positive recognition, just like the way that the way that he's handling himself. Can I clarify the Hierophant? Oh. Okay. That was it. So, oh, okay. With the energy of the Five of Pentacles. Sorry. Interesting. Okay, so Five of Pentacles energy here. This is that sadness, worry, rejection, the feeling of being left out in the cold. Feeling of being left out in the cold. Some kind of upset. Something was very upsetting about this this Hierophant. It could be that there could have been some kind of issue with like standard conventions, things not being allowed or permissible or acceptable due to the long-standing ideals of society, I want to say. So, I did get the Emperor here. The Emperor, I want to say, is the guy in charge, the head honcho. He is essentially the father figure of the tarot. The energy that I'm getting for this particular Emperor, though, is kind of very stern, very my way or the highway. That kind of arrogance, that kind of stubborn. He's very stubborn, this Emperor. I did also get the Seven of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords is my card of deceit. Somebody is being deceptive, somebody is keeping secrets or avoiding a situation. They're doing something out of self-interest. I feel like this is this Emperor. He is completely self-interested. Like anything that he's doing, whatever it is that he's doing, it's for his own benefit. It's not to benefit others. It's not like he's looking out for people. He's just like, what's in it for me and how can I get this to, benefit me the most? How am I going to make myself seem awesome? How am I going to turn this in my favor? Whatever it is, it's all for him. And I did get the Four of Cups as well. So the Four of Cups, this is that longing for more. It could be greed. It could be, discontentment, just feeling that sorrow about how things are currently, wanting more from your situation, wanting more out of that. I feel like this Emperor, he's kind of doing some heavy thinking, some daydreaming about what it is that he wants. And he is going about it in a way that is very self-interested, like he is just not really caring how his actions are going to affect other people. Did get the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is all about that sudden movement or change. It could be news or clarity coming in. With this card, I also get kind of wishful thinking, or like clarity on your wishes, knowing what you want. And even putting that out into the universe is what I'm getting today. It did come on its side, so I am going to keep it that way. Then I also did get the sun here. So the sun is all about that clarity and enlightenment. It could also be about abundance and prosperity, healing as well. I feel kind of like the Hierophant. Whoever this emperor is, he has very strict ideas on how things should go, on how things should be. But not only that, I kind of feel like he, I want to say he hasn't learned a lesson as well, or he hasn't learned something. He hasn't actually maybe accepted something. Something is missing here. He's been kind of thinking about what it is that he wants and how he's going to go about getting it, but he's not really going about getting it the right ways. I feel like it's all just for himself. But I feel like he is kind of, it could be that he's trying to manifest enlightenment into his life, manifest this truth, this clarity into a situation. I feel like he's kind of stuck in his shadow self and his own negative energy. Just like he's kind of pretty negative here. I need to clarify the Ten of Cups. So for the Ten of Cups, I do have the energy of the Queen of Wands, which is fabulous. I love her energy right now. Totally cool, totally fun-loving. She's very passionate. She is very, I want to say she's very stable. She's very balanced today. She is feeling wonderful. She is like so great right now. So great right now. I love this energy. Um, I don't even know what to say about her. She's passionate. She's very fun loving. She's like a go-getter. She's like an overcomer. She's just like getting out there and getting it done. Whatever it is that she wants to do, she's doing it. She's just like, oh, you don't like it? Oh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this and I'm going to have fun with it. She's got a very positive, very outgoing attitude right now. I'm really loving her energy. Let's see, we did get the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about that. It could be childhood nostalgia. It could be past memories, fond memories. I am getting, childlike innocence. Kind of has an Alice in Wonderland feel to it, this card. Could be a joyous reunion. Did also get the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about that. It could be about legacy, material gain, or control of the wealth, but also stability. I'm getting a lot of stability. I'm not getting like any greediness from this card. It's more just about the stability. About I feel like kind of like doing it on your own, being stable on your own, being able to have that that feeling of balance, of feeling secure. It's a security thing. Do I need to clarify the Ten of Pentacles? good on that for now. Yeah, okay. Do I need to clarify the Five of Cups here? Of course I do. I feel like this is in relation to, oh yeah, this is in relation to the Ten of Cups. The Five of Cups is. So I want to say somebody is feeling sad about this. I do have here the energy of the Empress, and I do want to say that this is our Queen of Wands. Like she has she has this energy, but now I feel like we're seeing it from somebody else's perspective. Somebody who sees the Queen of Wands as the Empress, who sees her as that person who is just amazing, like the ultimate female figure. You know, somebody who's very loving, patient, kind, and gentle. Um, and this is interesting. I picked up these cards, and the word that came into my head was obnoxious. So that might mean something for somebody. I did get here this is the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna hold them upright so you can just see them because I don't like holding them in reverse. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who's very charming, adventurous, friendly. He is a slow-moving knight. Here I have him in reverse. He could be very impulsive, very reckless, very aggressive. Not oh, he is the obnoxious one. He is obnoxious. Then we do have here the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, determination, working together, having that strategy. But in reverse, though, it's more like disorganized, dysfunctional, overwhelmed, not being able to work together. Somebody's feeling like there's just this inability to work together. I can't even work with you. I just can't work with you. You're too obnoxious. It's interesting. Hmm. Oh. So what we could have here is with the Ten of Cups, this I kind of feel like that this is being this is being told from the point of view of the Queen of Wands. But I want to say that this Five of Cups, the sadness, I kind of want to say is the Knight of Swords. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords? Okay. Yeah, we did get the Ace of Swords here. So the Ace of Swords is my sword of truth, clarity, decision making. I'm getting more of that truth, the clarity. Could be somebody learning the truth or considering the truth. I did get the Lovers in reverse falling on the Ten of Pentacles. I kind of I'm getting love lost. There was love lost in this situation. Because the lovers would be that ultimate partnership, that ultimate union, full of that passion and that love. I'm just getting like there was a conflict, there was an ending here. Here I have the Queen of Pentacles. She's a very stable queen, a very loving queen. This is, she's very patient and secure. She's very generous. She's domestic, the kind of person that you would see yourself having a family with. I kind of get that this is like Queen of Wands energy, but like toned down, like trapped, like not her at her full potential. Like this is her stuck in a situation. This is her like being I don't want to say restrained. There's an interesting feeling like stuck. She's just stuck. She's not her outgoing fun self. She's in this she's it the energy in this is like it's kind of a sadness. It's kind of mundane. Just like ugh. I don't know how to describe it is but ugh. We did get the 3 of Swords here. The 3 of Swords is about betrayal, heartbreak, some kind of lies, even confusion, just some kind of inner turmoil here. Inner turmoil. I want to say that this is it's some kind of heartache here. Um, I feel as though this is the Queen of Pentacles. I feel as though this is her heart. This is her heart. Like she's I want to say that she was in this lover situation with this knight. But they split up. You know, for whatever reasons. There was some kind of heartbreak. The Queen of Pentacles was just like, nope, I'm out. She got out of the situation. I feel like this is kind of the cause of the Knight of Swords is aggression or definitely upset. But like he's angry about it as well. It feels like resentful. But I want to say the Queen of Pentacles, like I feel like she was the one she was really struggling in the relationship, so she got out of the relationship. Like this is not a healthy relationship. I'm going to get out. She got out. That and again, I'm sorry. I'm saying she because the card is female and I want to keep the story straight, but it could be a male in the situation. You could be, you know, female or male. It doesn't matter. But just to keep the story straight, I'm going to call it a female. She is, you know, she is the queen, so that's just it. But it could be reversed for you, so don't forget that. Um, sometimes I forget to clarify that for people. So, anyways, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles has had her heart broken. She got out of the relationship, and now she is the Queen of Wands energy, and she is really loving life. She is really like getting back to herself, getting back to how she feels like she should be. She's feeling very loving, very stable. She is like really, you know, on top of her game right now. I feel like this is actually kind of um making this Knight of Swords sad that she's doing so well just because he wanted this. I feel like he wanted to work on this relationship. He really wanted to have this. I feel like he really wanted to have this 10 of Pentacles with this queen. Like he thought she was the one. Um and now he's really upset about it. I'm kind of getting a it's almost like a fighting energy between the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. So it could be the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands may be the same person, just, you know, in a different kind of in a different energy, as the King of Wands, you know, still could be female, but using her more masculine side for the fight, or you know, could be male and then using his more feminine side for this lovingness. It like still it don't worry about the sex. The King of Wands could still be the Queen of Wands, or it could actually be another person, like a new love opportunity. I'm gonna start clarifying more with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Sorry, I run out of space on my table. I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Do I need to clarify those Two of Pentacles? Yeah. Okay, with the energy of the Three of Pentacles. So, Three of Pentacles as the energy, that wanting to work on things. Wanting to work on things with someone, the teamwork, strategy. I did get the Ace of Pentacles here. This is that new opportunity, and I got the Devil, which is some kind of negative energy. I feel like this is some kind of toss-up. Do I want to have this negative relationship, or do I want to have this new fresh start? Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to decide. Sorry, that's me being a smartass. The Devil is just any type of negative energy. This could have been a codependent like relationship, which is kind of what I want to say that it was. I feel almost as though this negative energy that I'm getting is because as the Queen of Pentacles, our Queen of Wands was kind of in a state where she was feeling like she was feeling kind of like stuck, kind of it's not that she was insecure, and it's not like she was trapped, like she wasn't chained in, but she just couldn't be herself. I feel like the relationship made her have to be somebody else. Like it made her, she had to adapt to the relationship in order to have the relationships keep going. And that by doing that, she kind of lost herself a bit and then realized that it's not a healthy relationship. But I feel like we also have this new opportunity on the table, and I feel like this is definitely something that she needed to happen. She needed to get out of this negative relationship, and focus on this new positive beginning. Whether or not that's like a relationship with a new person, or if that's just her getting into her own her getting herself back to just being herself, being her being content with herself as a person, like not having to adapt anymore. Um, you know, that's debatable. That's probably different for everybody, but it's definitely this change of going from this negative, I want to say it was a negative relationship, but whatever this negative energy is, into this more positive new beginning. It could be like, even I feel like even for some though, it could still be that this relationship might be ongoing. I don't feel like it is for most, but for a couple maybe. Um in that sense though, we're just reworking the relationship, like a restart. But I don't feel like that's for most people. I feel like for most people that relationship has ended because it was just that negative. Do I need to clarify the Knight of Swords? Okay. I did get the Seven of Pentacles here as the energy, which is that we should have been further along than this card. I feel like this Knight of Swords person was in this relationship, And I feel like it wasn't as good as it should have been. Like, I feel like it was even maybe a long-standing relationship that, you know, we kept working on and working on and working on, and it just wasn't getting anywhere. It was just kind of like stagnant. I'm getting like the Knight of Swords person, I kind of want to say, is this Emperor. He has that very arrogant energy, like I'm in charge and this is the way things should be. I did get the Two of Pentacles here again, so that inevitable change. Something needs to happen in order to achieve that balance. And I did get the Lovers on its side. So again, that the Lovers, that's that ultimate union, that ultimate partnership, you know. But this is full of this is full of passion. It's a very solid, honorable relationship, full of mutual respect. I'm just getting, like, on its side, I don't feel like that was there. Honestly, I just don't feel like that was there. Not trying to get on anybody's case or anything. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Do I need to clarify the King of Wands? Woo. Doing some interesting things here, I think. Okay. Oh, wow. Three of Pentacles again. So I did get lots of cards here for this Knight of Wands. I don't even know where I'm going to put them, but I will figure it out because I always do. So with the Knight of Wands, I did get the Son of Wands here. First card that came out. So this is the Knight of Wands. It makes me feel like that this is not the Queen. For most people, not the Queen. Still has that energy of somebody who's willing to stand up for themselves. This is somebody who's not going to put up with other people's crap. This is somebody who's like, I'm going to do me, and that's it. So still very similar energy to the Queen of Wands, but possibly, quite possibly a different person. Okay. This is interesting. So this is what I'm seeing here. So these cards kind of came out sideways. I am going to keep them that way. It gives me different messages, so it's important for me as a reader. But I did get the Ten of Wands here, which is some kind of burden or blockage. Just, you know, some kind of barrier in the way. And then I did get also the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, which could be some kind of truth or clarity coming through, some kind of honest, insightful, very observant truth coming in. I'm not sure if either of these are meant to be reversed because they're reverse of each other. So their orientation is a little bit tricky for me. It could be different in everybody's situation. This one could indicate some kind of stress, being burnt out in a situation. Unwillingness to let go. If this were in reverse, if it was a reverse Page of Swords. Could be deceit, manipulation. I'm going to put them down, see what kind of energies I get. Okay. I did get the Eight of Swords also. This is that feeling of being trapped, feeling powerless in a situation. It did fall on the Sun. It is quite possible, I do want to say, I'm getting this now, that the Knight of Swords might be a Leo. I have to say that because they're telling me to, but it doesn't have to be that way in your specific situation. It's just, it could be for one person out there, so don't get too hung up on it, okay? But this could also be feeling trapped and unclear, unsure, like a mental trap. Unsure about a situation, unsure about how to proceed, about how to move forward, about how to fix this. Did also get the Four of Wands on its side. So the Four of Wands is all about that completion of labors, that celebration, that plentiful harvest. This is celebrating your work, all your hard work, like getting to celebrate at the end, having that fun party, I want to say. If it were in reverse, though, it's all about the conflicts. I want to say unfinished business. Unfinished business. Okay. I want to say that the Knight of Wands here, there's some kind of deceit going on. It could have been the deception that is happening with the Emperor, who I still feel like is the Knight of Swords. His whatever deception that he's doing for his own self-interest might be affecting this Knight of Wands, and making him feel trapped in some kind of situation where he cannot progress. He cannot finish the cycle. He cannot celebrate. He cannot have that that completion. He can't get to the completion because he can't finish it because he's feeling trapped in the situation. Just being, he doesn't have all the information, or he's being blocked in some way from receiving the information, I do want to say. I feel like these two might be in a situation where they're supposed to be working together, where they're supposed to work together on some kind of project, or where they're supposed to collaborate even. But I feel like the King of Swords is kind of, we're doing it my way. And the King of Wands is kind of like, I don't think that that's the best idea, but he's not necessarily gosh, I don't know. I kind of want to say that he's like going along with it, knowing that it's not the best idea. He's just going along with it right now because he feels like it's the right thing to do. Like he's trapped in that situation. And he feels like, yeah, I guess, we'll do it your way. We'll see how it goes. It's a weird feeling because he's the kind of person who stands up for himself. So I don't know why he's not doing it this time. Maybe it's the deceptive part. Maybe he was told something that would make him feel this way, but it's in reality, it's not. Like, so he should be standing up for himself, but he's not because he feels like, like almost obligated, I want to say, in the situation to stand down. Can I clarify the Seven of Swords? To get the Father of Swords here. So yes, the Emperor is the Knight of Swords, Father of Swords. This is typically somebody who's very fair, just, and analytical, but I'm getting this like kind of oh god. He's a manipulator. He's manipulative. He's manipulating the situation. I feel like it's with his words too. His word choice is very specific. He is just like, I thought long and hard about this. This is how I'm going to say it. And I get the Three of Cups here as the energy. The Three of Cups is that true friendship, that unconditional love, joy, bounty, celebration, coming together with friends, true friends that you can share your feelings with and such. I'm getting like a group talk, like sharing our feelings. I want to say, I don't feel like this Father of Swords was being completely honest in this group discussion. I think he was manipulating the situation with his choice of words. He was making it seem different than actual reality. I did get the Chariot on its side. The Chariot is about, taking, it's that strong will, that intention to take the reins on your life, to grab the reins, to know where you want to go and to go there, to just like, take off with your life in the desired path that you want to go. But there is like it's not really a hesitation. I don't want to say it's a hesitation. What is this feeling? Um, Gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not really a hesitation. It's just like an unwillingness to proceed forward. It's more like it's a might not be listening to his intuition. Like maybe his intuition is telling him, to move on from this situation, to let this past love go, to proceed forward with your life. Good things are coming, and he is like, no, good things aren't coming because I had everything the way that I wanted it to, because I was with this at the time Queen of Pentacles who did everything that I told her to, because you know I was in charge, and now I'm not in charge of the situation. Like, I'm not going to find somebody who's going to let me be in charge again. But I really don't feel like, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles has found herself now as the Queen of Wands, and she's not going to do that anyways, regardless as to whether like this Emperor King realizes it or not. Like, she is on top of her game now. She's not coming back to this situation where he gets to run the show. Absolutely not. Do I need to clarify the Ten of Pentacles? Okay. So Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups energy. So that overflow of love. Feeling like we have it all. The happy home. And everything. I did get the Hierophant again. Um, he's already on our table in reverse, but now this is the upright. I'm kind of getting the sense of like learning how things should be from this card, how things should be, how things should have gone. You know, what's it really supposed to be like? I did get Judgment here as well. Judgment's all about that forgiveness, truth, clarity, personal freedom, rebirth, second chances even. Interesting. I think there's like one more thing that I want to grab here, and then I think I'm going to be good. Can I clarify this Five of Cups? Clarifying the Five of Cups, we did get the Hermit. So going within to seek that inner wisdom. To get the Moon and the Six of Swords. I kind of want to say the Moon, the way that I picked it up, when I first saw it, it was in reverse, but still holding it to you, it's in the upright. I'm going to take it as either. I'm sorry, it like if there's a long pause, it's I'm trying to get this energy or this like there's some kind of download that I'm getting, I guess is the best way to describe it. So the Six of Swords, this is that, you know, hope at last. Hope at last. Recovery after a period of difficulty. This is like, oh my gosh, I was in the darkness for so long and now I finally see the light. And there's a rainbow and it's beautiful. And I'm just going to take all this in right now. Like, I also get this sense of like pouring rain. Like, and then the rain stops. The rainbow comes out. So here with the Moon, this is all about, I want to say uncertainty. Uncertainty. It's all about the unknown. It's all about, could be dreams, fears, imaginations, like anything in the shadows, even doubts, anxieties. Kind of want to do this with it. So, okay, let me break it down because this is a pretty long reading. Let me tell you what I'm getting really quick. So, I have here 2 to 3 people. Essentially, what's going on is I have a female in the story. The female has been trapped in a situation where she's been in a situation or a relationship that wasn't very mutually beneficial. I want to say is the word choice. Mutually beneficial relationship. I feel like it was very one-sided. I feel like she was almost trapped in this situation. Like she was just stuck in this situation, in this negative energy. I feel like that was not benefiting her in a positive manner. It was as though she was like confined to certain standards or to conform to a certain personality that she didn't feel was very you know, it wasn't herself. She wasn't being herself. she couldn't be herself in this relationship with this person. So I feel like there some kind of change needed to happen. She's starting a new fresh beginning where she has become this more outgoing, fun-loving Queen of Wands who is just like on top of her game, and she is all, going back to her roots, getting back to herself, feeling that stability, and that, she has that self-confidence, that strong, strong knowing of herself, strong belief in herself. She loves herself. She's loving herself very much, I feel like, now that she's had this new fresh start. But there is this King of Swords, this Knight of Swords, who's very upset about this. He's very upset that she's doing so well because he wanted to be in this relationship with her. But I feel like he's actually the one who broke her heart, or who left her um, feeling very emotionally unfulfilled. And he's actually trying, I feel like he's trying to get this relationship back, to get this relationship going again, because he liked her just fine as the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like he was really getting his way with that. I feel like he was feeling on top of his game. He was feeling like the emperor in that situation. And he's been downgraded as a result um, of the breakup. I feel like it seems as though there could have been a third party here. Mm, or okay, it could be I still want to say for a lot of you it could be just that the Queen of Wands has put on this um Knight of Wands energy, or King of Wands energy. Is it the king? Yeah. King of Wands energy to really face this, And she has succeeded, or the King of Wands did succeed in this. But it's almost like it's almost as though they've been deceived still. They were trapped in this situation and it wasn't reaching its completion. Oh, interesting. I feel like the truth was being blocked. The truth was being blocked from them, which made them feel trapped in this situation, and they weren't receiving that completion. So yes, it very well could be the the queen here as well. So I feel like that the King of Swords was the one who was being very deceptive. He was being very untruthful about what he was saying. I do want to say kind of deceptive on where things were heading, on how he wanted to even proceed. He liked the stagnant energy. He liked the way that things were. He is not leveling up. This guy is not learning his lessons. He is not leveling up. He is sitting here thinking about all this, the past during this relationship, and how and yes, he's kind of sad, he's sad that it ended, but it's more like he kind of had this idea that like things were just going to continue this way forever, that he was just going to be, this ruler, this ultimate ruler who got whatever he wanted in this situation, who like everything just went his way, and he felt like that's the way that it should be, like he was the center of the universe. He was very content with that. And now he's kind of in this place where I feel like he's trying to get that back, or he's trying to receive clarity on that. Hmm. Could be that he's trying to move forward about his wishes, but I don't think he's received this enlightenment yet. I don't think he has received this clarity. I don't think he's learned this lesson. Um, I don't really think he actually understands what it is that he's asking for. So he's feeling pretty sad because he thought he was going to get this 10 of cups love in this 10 of pentacles relationship with this person who he sees as the empress. Um, and he's really trying to learn how he can restart this relationship, how he can have it back, how he can do this, because he's very sad right now. He's feeling very sad, very discontent. I want to say possibly depressed. Just because he wants to work on this, but he feels like I want to say that he feels like this queen is being obnoxious. Like she's not coming back because she's being stubborn. Like, oh my God, you're so stubborn. You know you liked it, and she's like, no, really, I didn't. I really didn't. Like, it was like I didn't enjoy it. I put up with it, is what it is. It's that kind of sense. Like this wasn't a real relationship. This was like me putting up with your crap. And I'm tired of doing that, right? I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm tired of doing that. So peace out. There's definitely this unknown here though. This unknown. I think it's just how things are going to proceed. Or why it didn't work out. He may not even realize what he did to this person. Like, I don't feel like he even realizes what kind of trauma he put the queen through, because I don't, it's not like he's getting that, he's really not getting that clarity. I'm not feeling like he's getting it. I feel like he still thinks that everybody should just do his will, his bidding as he wants it, because, you know, he only sees things from his perspective. I don't think that he realized what he's done. And then I want to say they might not even be talking right now, or not like actually discussing this. I don't think that they're discussing this at all. I think she's just like done, like you don't get it, I'm out. Like you just don't get it. There's nothing I've tried to say everything, you just don't listen, so I'm just done. I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm happy being me. I'm happy being myself. Like you will just get over it. I'm sure you'll get over it. You'll be fine. I don't even want to discuss it anymore. It's okay. I wouldn't want to discuss it either. Let's see. So that's my story. I feel like feeling pretty confident about that. I'm not exactly sure what it was that you were trying to get here, um, except information. But I hope whatever it was, you found it and that it was helpful. Let's see if we can get some advice. Can we get some advice here, please? Oh, it's clarity on the heartbreak. We're not clear on this heartbreak yet. So we do have here the energy of this Three of Pentacles. The energy of the Three of Pentacles is that teamwork, coming together to work on something. What is up with this? So we hit the Three of Swords, knocked it down. The Three of Swords was that heartbreak, the heartbreak situation. It could have been betrayals, could have been lies. we're not even discussing this. We don't want to discuss it. And that's where all the there's a lot of sadness, a lot of depression, a lot of negativity that's coming from this not discussing this heartbreak, whatever this heartbreak was. I kind of feel like it needs to be discussed, to be honest. And I'm not like trying to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to like say that you need to go discuss it. But the energy that I'm getting is that once it is discussed, things will get better. If you're willing to do that. If you're willing to go in and discuss whatever this heartbreak was, why it didn't work out, um why why the breakup happened. If you're willing to go in and discuss it, then I feel like things will get better. Can I get some more advice, please? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is that willingness to work, work on something, work with the craftsmanship and the skill, paying attention to the details. It could indicate some kind of new project or something like that even, but I did get the Eight of Wands here as my advice. This is that sudden movement, change, news, or clarity coming through. Kind of want to say if you do come in and discuss this heartbreak, discuss what happened, discuss it, make sure that this King of Swords person really understands like what it is exactly that happened that went wrong, why I feel like they were like kind of a tyrant in this situation, but they might not have seen it that way. So if you bring forward that information about, okay, look, it sucks that this happened, but this is what happened, and this is why I felt this way, and this is why I needed to leave because I was feeling that heartbroken. I was feeling that, that I couldn't be myself, that I couldn't, be my true self, my full self, my happy self in this relationship. And that's why I needed to get out. And I feel like that them just receiving that clarity, just understanding what it is that happened that made you feel that way, it might help them to get over all this drama. And I feel like if they get over their drama, then the queen in the story, or the wands, I'm just going to call them wands. The wands in the story are going to be happier because the swords aren't going to be giving them that energy anymore. Like I feel like once the clarity comes through, swords are going to back down. They're not going to try to keep this up because they're going to see finally that this second chance isn't happening. That this person is happy on their own and that they don't want to go back to the situation where they were trapped in this cage. If that makes sense to you. That's just what I'm getting. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my reading. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe below if you'd like to see more. Click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. I'm trying to get them up fast enough, but they come when they're supposed to. So if you click the bell, you'll know, and it'll be, you'll be notified. It'll be fabulous. You'll love it. All right. I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.